Welcome back to Inside South Florida. You know, the summer has shown an unprecedented demand for travel with absolutely no signs of slowing down. So we want to make sure you can book your next vacation with ease. Travel expert and founder of The Points Guy, Brian Kelly, is here to share his tips and tricks for planning your next escape. Hey, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Brian, as you know, with an increase in demand comes an increase in price. And you know we want to save money on traveling. How can travelers stretch their dollar?
Yeah, travel prices are through the roof and it's kind of crazy, but my number one tip is to leverage loyalty programs. These programs can save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on your trip. And there's a hot new one that consumers should know about called One Key from Expedia Group. So it's a unified loyalty program for Expedia, Hotels.com, and Vrbo, and allows you to earn across all three and redeem across all three. So it's free to join and super flexible.
Super flexible. You also say that you can save on travel based on the day you book your trip. What are those days that you should be looking out for?
Absolutely. Here are a couple of the tricks after we analyzed millions of airfares. So booking on Sundays was generally the cheapest, sometimes up to 15% cheaper than other days of the week. And actually traveling on Wednesdays, if you can fly on a Wednesday, that can save you up to 15% versus other days. And then when it comes to actually the time to book your trip, how far in advance, 6 months for international these days, and 1 month for domestic is a sweet spot.
Those are some really sweet spots. Good tips there. Okay, so we should employ tech, right? We should use tech to help make our planning a little bit easier. What tools do you suggest?
Yeah, so AI is going to take over the world as we know it, but for the good in travel. I think it's going to help making travel inspiration and kind of figuring out where to stay a lot cheaper and easier. Hotels.com has an AI tool that'll let you compare and contrast the rates and amenities and perks of up to 5 different properties, which makes it really easy to see what you're actually getting for your money. Expedia app also has price tracking, so you don't need to check every single day if the price is going down or up on a flight. It'll automatically alert you, so when you see the price drop, swoop in and book it, because trust me, the prices just seem to be going up and up these days.
I feel that, Brian. What about crowds? With so many people traveling, and some people want to have a less crowded experience, how can we ensure a hassle-free trip?
I mean, number one tip here is to leave as early as possible. The first flights of the day, in general, get out quicker. As we see with these afternoon thunderstorms across the south, that can kind of throw air traffic in chaos. I also recommend to avoid crowds in immigration. Get global entry. It's only $100, and it will get you through immigration when coming back to the US, but also TSA PreCheck, which in many airports can save you an hour or more versus the normal security line.
Absolutely. Where can we go for more information, Brian?
Yeah, to sign up for Expedia One Key, just download the Hotels.com, Expedia, or Vrbo apps and sign up for free.
Brian, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.